Hi, my name is Marco. I'm a former opera singer turned voice actor. Today I'm going to be listening to Abyss Watchers from Dark Souls 3. This was a Patreon request. I'm really excited for it. I love Dark Souls 3. I must have played the New Game Plus like 5 times. It was actually, I felt that it was the easiest of the FromSoft games, or I was just more prepared or willing to die and experiment, except for that freaking snake forest. I'll never forget it. It lives in my dreams. It is burned into my brain. I don't remember any of the music though, for the record. I really don't. The music is always blind because I for whatever reason, I know it's epic, but I forget it. So here we go. I am always shocked by these FromSoft games and this music and how they're able to create melancholic violence. Like there's no peace here, there's no, and I feel like I say that every time I listen to one of these songs, but there's no calm, there's no like, we're in a place of peace. I know there is some in some of it, but also this sounds so much like the main menu theme. It seems like it's borrowing from the main menu's melody. But what I like here is, first of all, there's like taking turns. It's just very common in these FromSoft games as well, taking turns with melody. But I love that the soprano, whatever, and then the men start up, and everyone's sort of like slowly we're coalescing, and I'm pretty sure at one point this is going to pivot and we're going to hit this like sort of hardcore wall of sound and again beautiful violence. And I love that then the men come in and they're doing their chant, and then they come in and they sing the same melody as the soprano and with the soprano. And I think it's such a beautiful coalescing of this corner of the Abyss Watchers here feels like the preparation. It feels like the unveiling of the Abyss Watchers. It feels like the noting the presence of this enemy, being mystified by this enemy, seeing it in the distance, and you pull out your sword. There's a sense of respect, but also fear. I love this music. Do you hear how powerful that jagged rhythm is? It's like something we do in singing is this sort of hushed, like it's like articulation of the text, but then also this sort of like we sort of heighten and create the space and like a sense of buoyancy, which as always propels the drama forward. I'm so sorry. With the way that rhythm is in the men, which are sort of essentially moving us along forward in the forward momentum, while the soprano is singing a very melodic phrase, causes our ear to sort of feel like tension, but also just the sense of antagonism and a clash without being dissonant, without hurting our ears or causing us to feel it's all there as always to build this sort of tightrope tension feeling. I won't stop for a while. Okay. Do you think that when the bell strikes, it's kind of like for whom the bell tolls, you know, this sense of the bell rings in the graveyard, you know, there's this feeling of dong, time's coming, your time is coming, you know, that's the vibe I get. Is there more than one Abyss Watcher? Well, I assume Abyss Watchers, but because you hear how that's not one voice. I'm almost certain that's two voices or even three voices. So it's sort of like a siren song. You know, the sirens that they would take the ships and they would wreck the ships with their songs. It sounds like a siren. That melody. We haven't heard a song like this in a FromSoft game, or I haven't yet, where it's this is actually one of the calmer songs from a FromSoft game. And I have to wonder why that is. You know, abyss watchers, an abyss. Stare into the abyss and it will stare back at you, or whatever that Nietzsche quote is. Whatever that quote is, you know, and it's like, you have to wonder if the abyss watchers want to be watching the abyss, you know, or if I don't know, if the abyss is consuming them or taking them or something. But it seems like when we sing that sounds anguished. It sounds deeply sad. All FromSoft games are sad, but there is something there that those are some of the musical clues that we can borrow from. You know, the trading of the voices means that there's more than one. Obviously, the title says Abyss Watchers, not Abyss Watcher. But there is a trading off of the singers, of the female singers specifically, which leads me to believe that these are female, and just that melody that is constant, and yes, it's propelling us forward. But what is the reason for that? And yeah, it's kind of interesting that it's definitely one of the more melodic boss fights we've heard in a long time from a FromSoft game. So all these questions are quite curious, and what a beautiful piece of music. You know, it's really just I don't know, it's very pensive. Anyway, as always, that's me. If you want to request a song or support the channel, as always, if you want to hop over to the Patreon, I do appreciate it, but never a requirement. Also, feel free to join the Discord. Trying to grow that place into a really nice, awesome community to listen to video game music, so at your leisure if you'd like. Otherwise, thank you so much as always, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.